Hey guys, this is Anshka Gupta and welcome to my channel Let's Code and Solve by Newton School. I hope you all understood the concepts of what are being the loops in Python. Now we're going to study about what are iterables, what are iteration, and what are iterator for looping. Okay, these three are the different meaning. Okay, so before going to that, let's know what is Newton School. So, Newton School is a platform which prepares you for career in tech. It has courses designed for freshers, working professional, and also for women with non-tech background. Newton School first trains you for 6 months, then it helps you to become amazing full stack developer. And the best part of Newton School is that you have to pay after placement program, under which you don't have to pay anything to the Newton School until or unless you have been placed with a minimum of 5 lakh CTC. And the top companies of Newton School where you have been placed as Misho, Deolite, Xiaomi, Topper, 7-Eleven, and many more. Now let's move to what are iterations, what are iterators, and what are iterables. After that, we will be studying the programs of iteration, iterable, and after that, that iterator. Okay, so what are iterators? So basically, these are the three of the concepts being defined with the method known as the iter, that is ITER. It is an object and it will be implementing the sequence protocol, that is when the function is being defined with proper integer starting at 0. Okay, an object is an iterator if it implements two of the sequence, that is it defines the iter methods, then it defines the next method which returns the next value with a subsequent call. Okay, then comes the what are the for loop implicities and how they've been like implemented. Okay, so all are being done for the for loop, while loop, and else if. Okay, so basically the sequence of writing the iterable, that are the dictionary sets. Then there are other collection containers that are iterable. Okay, there are many databases or many of the like consecutive bases that are being used for the iterables to store the file and to get the operational part. So what are now the compensations? So how the compensations are being done? That means that it can have more than one value in that, with particularly an expressions. Okay, now how the Python loops work, so how the iterations are work and iterables are work, that all are being executed. Okay, so the initializer section is executed only and only when they are being entering the for loop. So the conditional section, there will be writing up the boolean expression. The iterator section, that will be defined after each iterations. Okay, that how a particular system is being done with proper agenda. Okay, now what are generators? So generators, if you have to generate a particular numbers or particular stanza in that, so you will be having a particular absence. Okay, for printing that number of iterators in that, you have to be creating the compensation by calling the number of yields instead of return. In the Python program, we used to get the return value as an calling function, but in this you have to get the yield function. Okay, so both iterables and both iterators are used in that. Okay, now what is functional programming? So this is very important to let know about the what are the functional programming. So functional programming is a solution using compensations, can often be unwritten or rewritten using the functional programming idioms. So always being choose the implementation that provides the least amount of code, that is readable also and maintainable also. Like you can reuse that code again and again also. So what are the versions that you use the iterators? That is IMAP, iFilter, izip, reduce, and after that there are a lot of tools to build in. Okay, the main difference in that is the compensation didn't create a new scope. FP items often require new function to be created, and FP items can easily generalizes to support a distributed program. FP means functional programming. Okay, then what is idiom being emulating list. So sometimes we need in an indexing part to order the particular list. In that part we use the idiom and that. So let's just perform two to three programs, just see what the particular instance is there. Suppose I just print a function as a list, that is 10 comma 12 comma 15 comma 18 comma 20. Okay, these are the list I have maintained. So now I want to get the numbers for the number in numbers. Okay, here I think I have wrote wrong. It is numbers, or number in numbers. Okay, what it will be happening, it will printing my number. Okay, that how the proper functioning is been done accordingly. So it will be printing my number, that is 10, 12, 15, 18 and 20. That how a proper sequence has been done. So what that means, like we can see that the Python as a for loop, but loops we don't have any of the section we have seen previously also in the last tutorial. So this is not an initializing or conditional for the iterated sections. So now reading about the what are the iterables. So iterable is a object oriented or the object capable of returning its own member by one. It is not like combine returning, it is one by one. Like in another word we can define iterable, that is as an like anything you can loop, or anything you can get override with a for function. Okay, so what is the function and what is the sequence of writing the iterables are that it is very common type of iterable. Suppose you are being using the built-in sequence, or being using the list strings or the Python of appropriations, so it will not be giving you any of the mean stacks. Okay, that is being giving you the particular stack only. So now, like suppose if I'll be giving a sum of the program to write a slices of the sequence, what I'll be doing is for slicing if I have to print the number, but that the print number is also been given to be. Suppose I write the number. Suppose the number is 10, 12, 15, 18, and then 20. Okay, these are the numbers. Now I get the fruits. For writing the fruits, just like apple, pineapple, then it's blueberry, and lot of. So I want to give a message to this, that I love Python. Okay, so now comes an interesting part. So it will be assessing the element as a support efficient, or getting the integer indexing just by writing the get items or get proper integers or anything. So now comes, if I have to print numbers but by indexing. Okay, now let's check what it will be coming. It will not be saying anything to us until or unless the value has been, oh sorry, there will be another. So their value will be the 10 only, because the number is execution as a 10. The zeroth part of the slicing part has been 10. So suppose again I have to print the fruits, but in fruits also I needed second indexing, slicing, sorry. So it will be giving me to blueberry 0 1 2. Okay, that how the slicing will be done. Now I have to print message, but that is to by will be giving me the value 0, with the spaces are also been counted 0, -1, -2, or any of the last digit 0, -1, -2, -3, up to going to the next level. Okay, the slicing technique of them is being used to do the basically the subsetting list. So it has been appointed as a minimal list. If I have to completely just write the print my list, or to print fruits, or to print my message, so it will be giving my the list I declared, the fruit's name, and the message I gave. I love Python. Okay, that is what a proper sequence has been done, because we don't use like for loops and use the indices. So that how these are being used. Okay, I hope it has been clear to you. What are iterables, what are iterators, what are iterations. Okay, so stay tuned.